if the teacher talks and somebody else talks, then and it would just be rude because all of the other kids will just not hear them. The kids that you're talking, like if you're because if a
Attention, Mr. Urbanek, call 103. Mr. Urbanek, call 103, please. Thank you.
And other people were talking, and I'm talking outside on the carpet, and other people were talking.
Yeah.
Then his friend probably wouldn't hear him.
Oh. But we just had this conversation now. Did
want
anyone
to
raise their
rude.
hands?
No. We waited for somebody to stop talking and then talk.
So I'm wondering, I know at school, we learn to raise our hands when we have a conversation, right? But when we learn to raise our hands, who picks the person that gets to talk next?
Oh, a kid, like, as you say, you can pick a person that maybe does not have a turn.
So, but wait a minute. Couldn't we just practice talking normally to each other?
Yeah.
I wonder if we could start to talk in a way that the hands don't have to go up. We can just have a chance to watch and talk. And you looked at me and you saw I was finished, so you started to talk. And then Jordan looked at you and saw you were finished, so then
He started to talk because if you see that the mouth open
yeah.
and if you the closed looking at something, you know when you want to talk, you know when it's your turn to talk.
And then Samuel started to say something, but he noticed that you were still talking. So Samuel, what did you do?
Wait.
Right.
And he stopped.
He
did. And everybody else waited their turn too.
And we've now had a conversation on the carpet without anybody actually raising their hand.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we could start practicing what's just called regular talk, like normal talk, where we don't yell at each other because that's mean.
Yeah.
And we listen to each other because if you want to be listened to, other people should listen to you.
And if you want friends, you gotta let somebody talk when you're finished talking.
But what would we do if someone started to talk and you're still talking? What should you do?
Would you just say, "Can you stop talking? I'm still talking." Or say, "Please." Yeah.
Okay. Or
you can just say, "Excuse me."
Good. Or maybe you could just like wait. So if you noticed, like I was about to say something, but you were still talking. So what did I do?
Stop.
I waited.
And you stop.
I did, and we've managed to go back and forth and talk without any hands. And it's hard. Yes?
What if you're both saying the same thing?
Oh, well then, what should you do then?
You don't say it because somebody else said it and then you said, your friend just said it. You have to listen.
So, we've gone back and forth now for about 3 minutes on here. And no one's had to raise a hand.
No, not like this either.
Right.
You just wait till somebody stops talking and then talk.
So,
like normal.
Like normal. Because, you know what? In real life, nobody sits in a meeting with their hand up.
Yeah.
That would look a little silly.
Yeah, that would look like kids.
It would. No, and I don't. When I sit in a meeting, I don't raise my hand in a staff meeting, not usually. I wait till someone's done talking, and then I talk. And then if someone else starts to talk while I'm talking, what do I do?
Stop. Or wait. Oh, you said, excuse me, I was talking.
So, a friend of mine who I was presenting with yesterday, who was also my old vice principal, Mrs. Bishop, she used to teach kindergarten and grade 1 and grade 2, and she used to practice normal talking in her classroom. She didn't have anyone raise their hands. She did what we just did.
Really?
Who? Really? Wouldn't that be like kind of awesome to be able to have that?
Yeah.
Where we don't have to raise our hands, we can just be respectful and listen and chime in.
Yeah. Yes.
So maybe we could practice. Who thinks that this would be a good thing worth practicing?
Yeah.
I think so too. I agree with you. So let's see if we could try Mrs.